What's cracking, soldiers? Chandler here, away from the man cave and inside my humble abode's kitchen. This is where all the other work goes into the metamorphosis. I always tell y'all, the training's important, but when it comes to getting jacked or getting ripped, what you do outside the gym, inside the kitchen, is going to make or break the results you get from your hard training inside the gym. So what I want to do today is let you in on a little secret. Right now I'm trying to get ripped for the metamorphosis. So what I'm going to do is give you a nice little treat. Beforehand I gave y'all a nice little pre-workout beverage you could drink instead of buying something from GNC or wherever. But what I want to do for you today is to give you a nice pre-workout or post-workout treat that is jacked up with protein, fruit, and ultimately is absolutely delicious. And it's actually a play on a treat you might have had as a kid. So without further ado, I'm going to give you the tropical Meathead fruit roll-ups. Enjoy. Alright guys, so first things first, I'm going to need to go over the ingredients. Now, I went to the farmer's market out in St. Petersburg earlier today with my boy Cole Streets. He's a badass, by the way. I love you, Cole. Now, what did we get there? We got some tropical fruit because it's a tropical Meathead fruit roll-up. Obviously you need that. So I got myself some nice and ripe papaya, some sliced pineapple. We have got 3 delicious looking mangoes. We've got 2 nice and ripe bananas. We've got the only thing that is packaged, which is unsweetened angel flake coconut. And then the last thing to make this Meathead friendly. I know it's impossible for pretty much all y'all meatheads out there to consume anything that does not have at least 20 grams of protein in it. So I've got some vanilla whey protein isolate. This is what really makes it a perfect pre-workout or post-workout treat for you all. So what I'm gonna do now is basically blend that all together in the food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can put it in the blender. Ultimately, all you want to do is make sure it's the same consistency as applesauce. What we're gonna do next after that is put it in my food dehydrator. If you don't have one of those, become a man and buy one, because not only can you make awesome treats like this, but also beef jerky. It's awesome. You need to get one. If not, don't want to come off your wallet, that's cool. You can put it inside the convection oven and slow cook it at like 150 degrees or 200, but do yourself a favor. Get yourself a food dehydrator because they're awesome and they are swole friendly. A little bit of next level arm flex hip extension work with the blender as well. Yeah. Alright, so I pureed my fruit and added 5 scoops of whey protein isolate. I got some nice consistency here. It's basically, like I said, it's almost like a really thick soup, pancake batter, marinara sauce, or applesauce consistency. So once it gets there, it's ready to go. What I did next was put it on top of some parchment paper, drizzled a little bit of honey on there because honey is awesome. It's actually pretty high in antioxidants and it's delicious. After that, I finished it with a little bit of shaved coconut. I basically have the nutrition of 100 grams of protein from the 5 scoops of whey. I've got 1 pineapple, 1 papaya, 3 champagne mangoes, 2 ripe bananas, and what am I forgetting here? I think that's about it. But after that, I added about I'd say a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons tops of honey, then about a half cup of the coconut. What I'm gonna do now is put it inside the food dehydrator, set it at around 135 degrees. At the 5-hour mark, I'm going to flip the fruit roll-ups and let it go for another 5 hours. But I don't have time for that right now, and I know you don't want to sit here and watch for 5 hours. So I'm gonna fast forward to tomorrow morning and I'm gonna show you what we got. Nice, delicious, and nutritious Meathead friendly treat for your pre-workout or post-workout delicious pleasure. Have a good night, soldiers. I'll see you tomorrow morning with some awesomeness. One quick note before I go to bed. If you want to figure out what your portion sizes are, like I said, I told you all the contents of this, so do yourself a little bit of Meathead math. figure out how many calories you've got for all that fruit, and basically divide it up by your portion sizes and what you want a portion size to be. Like I said, you got to do a little bit of meathead math. It's not difficult. It's addition, then division. It's pretty simple. If you can't do that, email me. I'll help you with a little bit of arithmetic. Other than that, I'm going to head to bed and then wake up tomorrow to some delicious treats. Stay tuned. About to fuck your world up with some severe awesomeness. Alright, so these bad boys have been blasting away in the food dehydrator all night and they're ready to go. They, when you take them out, they're gonna pull right off the paraffin wax paper like such. And what happens is you get yourself a nice, swole, friendly snack. Alright, delicious. Now, if you're trying to get jacked, this is a great way to jumpstart your day. It's packed with protein, quality carbohydrates with the fruit, and it's a great way to get some pre-workout and post-workout nutrition as well. If you're trying to get ripped, the only limitation I want you to think about is post-workout. You can have a little bit directly after your training routine, but after that, you want to start to think about tapering down your amount of carbohydrates that are going to raise your blood sugar too high. You want to make sure when we're getting ripped, we keep that blood sugar intact, more at a kind of even keel. So that's that. If you have any questions about what else you can do to enjoy your man fuel when you're trying to get jacked or ripped, send me an email, goelitesc@gmail.com. I'm gonna sit and enjoy these, have some nice egg omelet and maybe a little bit of salsa on top of that to kickstart my day before I do a little bit of strongman later on. So if you have any questions, like I said, send them my way, goelitesc@gmail.com. I'd love to help you, whether with your man fuel or your man training inside the gym. Have a good weekend, soldiers. Chandler, out. Alright guys, Chef Chandler here again. Real quick, before I chow down on some metabolic man fuel to kickstart my metabolism, burn some fat, get ripped up for the metamorphosis, gotta let you in on a little secret. I'm no innovator. I'm no original. Basically the formula I follow for success is find out who's really successful in whatever I'm trying to be successful in and mimic whatever they're doing. Pretty simple, right? It's a lot easier to mimic success than create mediocrity or even failure. So do yourself a favor. If you're trying to get ripped up and enjoy the foods that you're eating, click the link below and allow yourself to enjoy the fuel that you are putting into your body. You don't have to eat bland shit. My boy Dave Ruel has compiled a great list of awesome, awesome recipes for you all. So allow yourself to enjoy the getting ripped process. It doesn't have to suck near as much as you think. So just click the link below and allow yourself to get your inner Chef Chandler on. Have a good day, soldiers. Chandler.